Welcome to Possibilities.
Possibilities is a program that showcases the talents of persons with disabilities.
It's not the body that does it, but the brain that does it.
Possibilities.
Hello and welcome to Possibilities. My name is Aver, Akighir, your usual host. Possibilities is a program where we showcase the talent, aspirations, fears and courage of persons with disabilities. It is also a program where we encourage persons with disabilities out there going through one challenges or the other. And today in the studio with me, I have Miss Alabade, Geneth, Funke. Geneth is a daughter, a disability rights advocate, a teacher, and accountant in the making. Above all, she's God-fearing and easygoing. Welcome to the studio, Miss Geneth.
Thank you for having me.
So, Miss Geneth, how easy are you?
Yeah, I'm very easygoing, just like you said.
Yeah.
Because I take things the way they come.
Okay.
I live my day one day at a time.
All right.
You understand? So there is no need to worry. There is no need to be anxious.
Okay.
When you take things the way they come.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay, so Miss Geneth, how was your growing up like?
All right. I was born in Jos,
okay,
Plateau State capital. I attended Baptist Primary School in Jos.
Okay.
From there to secondary school and higher institution.
Okay.
Though it has been ups and downs.
All right.
You know, life is usually that way. It has been ups and downs. But thank God that today I'm still standing.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay, so Ms. Geneth, were you born with a disability or it's something that happened in the course of your life?
No, I wasn't born with disability.
Okay.
So it happened when I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
So I'm a polio survivor.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm a polio survivor. I wasn't born like this, I was walking.
Okay.
So it was along the line that
polio struck.
Yes.
Okay, so why you got the knowledge that you were kind of different from your siblings? How did you take that in and how did your family react to the reality that you will have a disability for the rest of your life?
Wow, I felt so bad initially. It wasn't easy, especially for my mom.
Okay.
My mom took it upon herself, even more than me. She's always worried. You understand? So, at the age of 17.
Okay.
That was after my secondary school.
Yeah.
That it dawned on me that I'm really physically challenged.
Okay.
Because growing up, my dad was there, my mom, my siblings. They are there carrying me up and down. But you know, when I become a teenager and I was aware of myself, that it was at that stage that it really bothers me. You understand? I almost got into depression. I wasn't happy. That why am I like this? You understand? I was there for almost 10 years. I refused to accept it.
Wow.
You understand? And my mom too take me from one prayer house to another just for me to get ill because I wouldn't allow them rest.
Okay.
Every time I question them, what happened? Why am I like this? Is it as a result of your carelessness? Is it? No, they said no. So it wasn't easy. But along the line, I just have to talk to myself.
Yeah.
You understand? So I accepted it.
Okay.
You understand? I move forward. Because those years, although when growing up, the disability did not affect my education.
Okay.
I got to school at the right age. So it was after my secondary school that I refused, that I don't want to go. Go to higher institution. When you are working, people stare on you. You understand? You feel dejected and the rest. But like after 10 years after, I have to accept the fact that I'm really physically challenged.
Okay.
And I accepted it, and I move forward.
And you just said something very interesting, acceptance.
Yes.
Acceptance is just key when it
Yes.
comes to disability and the person that is affected. Once you accept who you are, what you are, you move on and life goes on.
Exactly.
Okay, how about you, education and making friends? How was it like? Was it kind of difficult relating with other people who are not disabled or something?
Yeah.
And the environment you grew up in?
The environment I grew up, that's like I said, in my primary school, I didn't really feel it.
Okay.
Because I have friends that surrounded me.
Okay.
You understand? They were caring, even though we were small.
Yeah.
You understand? They tried to carry me along.
Okay.
They tried to carry me along, so I didn't really felt it when I was in primary school.
Okay.
Same thing with secondary school. It was when I was in higher institution that you move from one lecture hall to another.
Okay.
You understand? You know, Nigeria
Uninclusive learning environment.
You understand?
Our schools are not friendly
yes.
at all.
So at times you run from one lecture hall to another. I will be left behind.
Okay.
The building, they are not accessible.
Yeah.
Some of the lecturers are not considerate. So it was that time that it dawned on me that I'm really physically challenged.
And you are different from
and
others.
I'm different from other people. So after my ND, I told my parents I don't want to go back because it wasn't easy for me.
Okay.
It was not easy. So I sat at home for couples of years. Like I said before, I now accepted it.
Yeah.
But let me move forward. So I have to further my education.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, so in your profile, you are a gender-based violence advocate.
Yes.
So what have you been doing advocating for against this ill in the society?
Yes. We go to places.
Okay.
Because you can't tell people to come in when they don't even know what the situation is really about.
Okay.
So we go from one place to another to sensitize people
Okay.
on gender-based violence.
Yeah.
Yes, so we are creating that awareness to allow female, especially girls and women with disability,
Okay.
to have equal access
Okay.
in their working places, in churches.
Okay.
You understand? So we're sensitizing them. We're enlightening them
Okay.
to be aware.
All right.
The society needs to be aware.
Exactly. Okay. So how about disability and relationship? What can you tell us about that?
Disability and relationship. Is a big deal.
Okay.
You understand? As a person with disability, settling down, it takes the grace of God.
Okay.
You understand? Because some of the parents, they don't want their children to settle down with person with disability.
Okay.
They just feel you are different. But that's where the sensitization comes in.
Okay.
Because for the fact that somebody is visually impaired does not mean that the person is visionless.
Okay.
You understand? There are people that have two sights. They can see, but they don't have vision. So for the fact that someone is physically challenged does not mean that the person doesn't have a purpose. You understand? So that's what we are trying to enlighten the community.
Okay.
Allow your children get married with people with disability.
Okay.
They can even do more.
Yeah.
You will give your children peace of mind, even more than people that are not physically challenged.
Okay.
But people don't see it like that. There are a lot of people that are not physically challenged, but they don't have vision. They don't even have purpose in life. But the society just believes that once you are physically challenged, you are a non-entity. you cannot do
You can't
anything.
amount to
Yes,
anything.
you can't amount to anything.
So from what you've just said, it's like you're talking out of experience. Have you had any experience of relationship that did not work out or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you willing to share with us? What was that reason that was given?
Okay. The mother
Okay.
of the person in particular.
Okay.
So the only reason was because I'm physically challenged. That was just the reason.
Wow.
Nothing.
That's
That you cannot marry her.
Marry the son.
Yes, she's physically challenged. But I want the society to know there are some people that marry somebody that is not physically challenged, and along the line something happened.
Exactly.
And they are on wheelchair.
Disability is not a respecter of anybody.
It's not a respect. It can happen at any stage,
Okay.
at any time.
Yeah.
So if you are insisting that your children will not marry people that are physically challenged, what if they marry someone that is not physically challenged and along the line it happens? What would they do?
Okay.
Would they divorce the person?
I don't understand. Okay, so that's one form of discrimination you faced in terms of relationship.
Yeah.
Aside from relationship discrimination, did you face any discrimination that you want to share with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Workplace
All right.
discrimination. Like I've worked in a place that they claim to be inclusive.
All right.
You understand? But we had a ceremony there.
Okay.
Then after the occasion,
Okay.
we left.
All right, Ms. Jane, we'll come back to you. Viewers are there, let's go for a short break. Don't go anywhere. Possibilities with Aver, and our guest today is Miss Geneth. She has been taking us in her smooth and rough ride in the world of disabilities. Okay, so Ms. Geneth, as we were saying, is there any other form of discrimination aside from the relation discrimination you faced in your life?
Yeah, like work place, your working place.
Yeah.
We face discrimination. At times you go for interview, they will not employ you. Even when you are qualified for that position, simply because you are physically challenged, you will not be given the opportunity.
Okay.
And I've ever worked in a place, it's an inclusive environment.
Okay.
So we had an occasion there. After the event, the following day, the CEO called all the staff together.
All right.
That we did not wait to pack chairs after the occasion, to pack chairs. So that for that reason, she sacked all of us.
Wow.
She disengaged us.
Wow. How many people?
We're about 12 or so.
Everybody was
disengaged.
Okay.
So I now approach her that me being physically challenged, you know I cannot pack chair.
Okay.
If I can pack chairs, I will have wait and pack it without anybody telling me. She said, no, we are disengaged.
Wow. That's a serious one.
And was later told to reapply if we are willing. And it's an inclusive environment.
Okay.
You understand? So that's what we are trying to let the employers know. You understand? The work environment should be friendly for persons with disability.
Okay.
There are some things that they should be given exception.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
How do you expect me now to be packing chairs
from one end to another after an occasion?
You understand?
Okay.
So, and for the employer of labor that refuse to employ people with disability, I want to encourage them.
Yeah.
People with disability, for the fact that you are physically challenged, does not mean you cannot do things. You still have some special abilities in you. Yeah. Like in my working place, to the glory of God, even people that are not physically challenged, they cannot contest with me.
Okay.
To the glory of God. We went into competition. I came first.
Wow. That's interesting.
You understand?
Yeah.
In so many aspects, even in the working place, I perform my function very well.
Okay.
You understand? So the employers of labor, they should look beyond disability.
They should look at the competence, what the person can bring to the table. Okay, so if given opportunity, what will you do different to better the lives of persons with disabilities in Nigeria, if given the opportunity?
Oh, I would like to empower them.
Okay.
Especially women and girls with disabilities.
Okay.
I would like to empower them if given the opportunity.
Okay.
And the less privileged in the rural area that are not educated, if I have the opportunity, I will.
You talk about empowerment. Is it every person with disability that wants to be empowered? Because I think, I don't know, I'm just saying, some, even if you take the empowerment to their doorsteps, they won't really embrace it. Do you think everybody wants to be empowered?
That's where advocacy comes in.
Okay.
You understand? Because, like you rightly say, it's not every person with disability that wants to be empowered. Some prefer to beg.
Okay.
You understand? And that's
Yeah.
what we are advocating about.
Okay.
For the fact that you are physically challenged does not make you a beggar. You understand? Look beyond that disability. You as a person with disability, you can even become an employer of labor. You understand? So that's where advocacy comes in. We want to reorientate them.
Okay.
That-
And reintegrate
yes,
them in the society.
yes. That
Okay.
for the fact that you are physically challenged does not mean you should start begging on the streets.
Okay.
Because like you rightly said, some person with disability, they are physically challenged and their mind too
It's physically,
is-
it's
is-
challenged.
is challenged.
It's disabled.
Very good.
Okay, so in the nearest future, where do we expect to see Miss Geneth?
In the nearest future,
What's her Geneth's aspiration in life?
I plan to have a foundation of my own.
Okay, and what would this foundation be doing?
Okay, this foundation to empower person with disability.
Okay,
Yes, person with disability.
okay.
That's what I plan to
Any
do.
plans of family, children, marriage?
Yeah, to the glory of God when the time comes.
Okay,
You know, it's one day at a time.
just
And
like
we know
you earlier
that in
said.
His own time,
Yeah.
He will make everything beautiful.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, that's interesting. And what message do you have to the society against discrimination on persons with
All
disabilities?
right, just like I said earlier, for the fact that a person is visually impaired does not mean the person is visionless.
Okay.
So for the fact that someone is physically challenged does not mean the person is useless.
Okay.
So I'm encouraging the society. When you see somebody with disability, look beyond
The
the
disability.
disability.
Okay.
And for people with disability out there, my message to them is to concentrate on what they can do
Okay.
with that disability. Even when you are physically challenged, there are a lot of things that you can do,
Yeah.
that you can do right and that you can do well. Don't just focus on that disability and be singing about it every morning. Focus on what you can do,
Okay.
and you will see yourself at the top.
Okay, to your parents, mom, dad, your siblings that have been there for you all along, what do you have to say to them?
I cannot thank them enough, especially my siblings. I could remember there was a time they have to back me.
Okay.
They backed me to school, and my dad, is a caring father. I want to really appreciate him. And my mom is late,
Oh,
but she really,
accept my condolence.
yes, she tried her best.
Okay.
They all contributed to make me who I am today.
Okay.
So I cannot thank them enough.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's interesting. So, for now, what is Miss Geneth doing?
Okay, I volunteer with an NGO.
Okay.
Yes, I'm in a network of disabled women and Cedar Seed Foundation.
Nigeria. Okay. Okay. So
Yes.
that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much for coming on
It's
our program.
my
We are
pleasure.
so grateful. Hope when next we call you, you will come.
By the grace of God.
Okay, viewers out there, that's the much we can take on possibilities today. Our guest is Miss Geneth. You can join us same time, same station on this program. We are open for adverts and sponsorship. You can contact us on the numbers on your screen. Thank you. I have been your host, Miss Aver Akighir.